So we're going to talk about the Chick Corea song Spain, at least the chord progression. I'm not going to play the melody. I'm going to show you guys the chords. I'll show you guys the chords and then I'll show you guys how I think about soloing on it. So let's just start. So the first chord is G major 7, chord pertama G major 7, and then F sharp 7, chord kedua. So it just goes. Goes to E minor 7, A7, D major 7, G major 7, and then C sharp 7, F sharp 7, and B minor, and then B7. So how many chords is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 chords. So in theory, because there's 10 chords, there's at least 10 different scales. Ada 10, mungkin dalam 10 scale untuk lagu ni, ataupun arpeggio, paling kurang maybe. But ada some chords repeated. So G repeated, F sharp 7 repeated, ni new, ni repeated. So maksudnya dalam 10 chord ni, 2 chord repeated. Jadi 8 chord saja yang kita perlu tahu. Jadi let's kita break down part by part. So let's break it down part by part. So the first thing I want to break down is the first 2 chords. This happens a lot. It's the song is technically in B minor or in D major, but I'm gonna think, to me it's in B minor. So lagu ni dalam B minor, jadi ini adalah flat 6 major 7. Maksudnya dia akan mengambil Lydian sound. Lydian, G Lydian adalah sama dengan notes D major. So I can think of it as G Lydian, or I can think of it as D major scale. And the thing is that when I'm looking at this chord, I want to keep it very simple, in a sense that the way I think of it is I look at the chord and I want to have a fingering for the voicing, for the chord, and also a fingering for the scale. Jadi saya perlu ada chord ni, chord G major 7. Satu cara untuk mainkan chord G major 7. Majangnya jari. PLD Azlin. Yeah, so saya kena ada satu cara untuk main chord ni dan satu cara untuk main scale dia. Jadi scale dia, fingering yang saya pakai berasaskan fingering D major di sini. And untuk dengar bunyi dia, to hear the sound, you have to play the chord and then play the scale. And just hear how that sounds against it. So play the chord, play the scale. Okay, so that's the first one. Itu adalah chord pertama. G major 7, saya ambil G Lydian ataupun D major. You know, chord dia, scale dia. Okay, chord kedua adalah F sharp 7. F sharp 7 sini banyak benda boleh buat, tapi saya akan pakai B harmonic minor. Any other optional major 7 chord for this progression ke? I don't understand the question. What do you mean? The G major 7 is the first chord, so we're just on the first chord. So for the first chord, it's G major 7 lah. What do you mean like substitutions, is it? We're not tak cerita pasal substitution lagi. Setakat ni just like the basic stuff. So I'm going to go into maybe a few arpeggios as well. But so for now, second chord is B harmonic minor. So the first chord, G major 7. Second chord, F sharp 7. We're doing B harmonic minor, but starting on the 5th. Next chord is E minor 7. For this one is Dorian, you know. A7, mixo, D major 7, Ionian. But that actually, all three actually is the same, because E minor 7, A7, D major 7 are all D major, because E Dorian is the same as D major, A7 is the same as D major, D major 7 is the same as D major. So it's actually the same scale. Jadi chord E minor 7, chord A7, chord D major 7, semuanya pakai D major scale. Jadi kalau kita dah tahu D major scale, dia akan cukup dan akan muat untuk E minor 7, untuk A7, untuk D major 7. In fact, chord yang keempat, yang G major 7 dalam progression ni pun sama D major 7. Jadi setakat ni kan, kita hanya pakai dua scale sebenarnya secara asasnya. G major 7 kita pakai D major 7 ataupun G Lydian. F sharp 7 kita pakai B harmonic minor, so itu scale lain. E minor 7, A7, D major 7, G major 7, semua adalah D major scale. Tapi kalau dari segi modes, dia akan panggil E Dorian, A7 akan panggil A mixo, D major 7 akan panggil D major 7, D major scale juga. G major 7 pun G Lydian, tapi sebenarnya G Lydian note dia sama dengan D major 7. So setakat ni dua scale saja yang kita perlu tahu, D major dengan B harmonic minor. Seterusnya C sharp 7. C sharp 7 apa boleh pakai? D melodic minor boleh pakai. C sharp 7, D melodic minor adalah sama seperti C alter. So jadi bagi saya, the way saya look is macam D major, tapi jadi F sharp jadi F natural. Lepas tu F sharp 7 kembali kepada B harmonic minor. Dan B minor, hanya B minor ataupun B Aeolian ataupun boleh D major saja. Sama scale dia. Lepas tu tukar kepada B7. B7 apa kita boleh buat? So E harmonic minor maksudnya. Melodic minor.